the majority of the confrontations during the 20th century used loudspeakers to taunt each other from far away.
Chinese troops have set up loudspeakers that belt out Punjabi numbers at their forward posts. Let's take a look.
But soon after the pandemic broke out, the border confrontations turned deadly. In May 2020, China surprised India by deploying troops in the disputed region of Ladakh and Pakistani-occupied Kashmir. China says India's recent construction of roads, tunnels, and the refurbishment of airfields in the area along the border changed the status quo and forced China to respond.
中印边境地区发生的有关事态是非曲直是十分清楚的，责任完全在印方。中方一贯严格地遵守中印两国签署的协议规定。
After weeks of skirmishes, 20 Indian soldiers and at least 4 Chinese soldiers died in hand-to-hand combat. And it came at a time when economic relations between the two countries were at its peak.
This is a question that continues to baffle a number of experts who focus both on China and India. Why would Beijing essentially put at stake a relationship with India that has been growing in importance and that China has in part pursued to keep a country like India away from its main adversary, the US? Why would China put this at risk? And the answers that we have had are kind of twofold. One, they believed that this was a tactically significant pieces of territory and that they did not anticipate the backlash from India. They thought, like in other parts of Asia, that they would essentially establish their claims, then India would accept that, and that they would go back to business as usual.
Although the confrontation ended, building along the border didn't. In early 2021, China completed the construction of a new village high in the mountains near the Doklam Plateau called Pangda, the latest addition to a handful of villages China has built to fortify the Tibetan borderlands. But there's another problem. Some of these villages are located inside land claimed by Bhutan.
It's the classic possession is 9/10 of the law phenomena. It is China saying, we're just going to change facts on the ground, establish a presence, and the idea has been that nobody will push back.
Experts refer to their tactic as salami slicing, and it reflects the
Very interesting. Chinese English politics.